What is the mourning during Muharram? Have you ever wondered why Muharram holds such deep significance for many people? The mourning during Muharram is a time of remembrance and grief, especially for Shia Muslims. This period honors the martyrdom of Imam Husayn, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad. Imam Husayn was killed in the Battle of Karbala, and his sacrifice is commemorated during the first 10 days of Muharram, culminating on the day of Ashura, which marks the anniversary of his death. At its heart, this mourning serves multiple spiritual and communal purposes. It is an act of worship where participants seek forgiveness for their own sins and those of humanity. By sharing in the pain of Imam Husayn's sacrifice, they believe they can attain spiritual rewards and intercession on the Day of Judgment. The rituals also act as a protest against injustice and oppression, reflecting Imam Husayn's stand against tyranny. Mourning becomes a symbolic struggle for truth and righteousness, inspiring resilience and commitment to ethical values. This period strengthens Shia identity by keeping alive the historical memory and theological significance of Karbala, reinforcing values like sacrifice, justice, and loyalty. The mourning rituals are expressed through various forms of spiritual music and communal activities. One of the most significant is the Majlis, which are gatherings where the story of Karbala is recounted. These events often include recitations of elegies known as nahas or marsyas. These poetic and musical expressions evoke sorrow and reflection, moving listeners emotionally and spiritually, encouraging empathy with Imam Husayn's suffering. Another important practice is martyrdom, which involves rhythmic chest beating or self-flagellation. Participants perform this as a physical manifestation of grief and solidarity with Imam Husayn's pain. This practice symbolizes the intensity of mourning and the spiritual connection to his sacrifice. Communities also come together for processions, often dressed in black as a sign of mourning. These processions may include lighting candles or burning symbolic tents to remember the hardships faced by Imam Husayn's family and followers. In some regions, unique rituals like Jel Mali in parts of Iran involve participants covering themselves with mud as an expression of desperation and sorrow. From the perspective of spiritual music within Middle Eastern sacred traditions, the mourning during Muharram is closely tied to vocal and instrumental expressions that convey lamentation and devotion. The elegies and chants serve as a medium for collective spiritual experience, creating a strong emotional connection to themes of sacrifice, justice, and divine love. Practically, these musical and ritual practices provide a space for communal healing and reflection on moral values. They invite everyone to engage with the spiritual legacy of Karbala, making the mourning a living and dynamic form of worship and cultural identity.